Today, Deputy Chief Lauren Pogue will be providing information about a shooting incident that occurred here last night. She will then take some questions. Deputy?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm here today to provide more details about a very dangerous incident that unfolded last night, which led to the arrest of 23 individuals and the seizure of 16 firearms. At approximately 11:20 p.m., our officers were in the area on an unrelated investigation. A stolen car pulled up and 3 individuals exited. They opened fire on a recording studio and the people that were gathered outside. This brazen act of violence escalated into an exchange of gunfire between 2 groups, during which one of our unmarked police vehicles, with officers inside, was struck by bullets. As the suspects attempted to flee the scene in their stolen vehicle, our officers acted swiftly and boxed the vehicle in. One suspect was apprehended after a brief foot chase, while 2 others managed to escape and are still being sought by police. During a subsequent search of the area, several firearms were recovered, likely discarded by the fleeing suspects. Officers also secured the recording studio, arresting several individuals inside as well as others that were trying to flee. Additional firearms were recovered from inside the building, the rooftop, and even hidden in garbage bins nearby. In total, 23 people have been taken into custody and 16 firearms seized, including 2 assault-style rifles and multiple handguns. I want to stress how remarkable it is that in such a volatile and dangerous situation, nobody was injured. No bystanders, not the individuals involved, and not our officers. It is a testament to the outstanding work of our officers, and their courage, quick thinking, and dedication in the face of danger is commendable. This investigation is still ongoing, and we will be providing additional details in a forthcoming news release, including the identities of those arrested and the charges that they will be facing. Thank you to everyone involved for their exemplary work, and I'll now take any questions you might have.
Is this related to organized crime?
We believe it has all the signs of being a gang-related conflict, but that is still being investigated.
Who was in the report? Like, was there a recording session underway? Was there an artist, a rapper, or someone recording at the time?
I can't speak to what was happening in the recording studio, but it was a gathering of people.
Debbie, I know that Queen Street has opened up now, but why is there still this area that's blocked off?
Well, we're still processing the scene. Our forensic identification specialists are still here, just processing and gathering evidence on the scene.
That's where the recording studio is, just back there.
I believe this was the main scene. Yes.
Is the recording studio next to like the monkey weaving store?
I'm not sure about that.
So how many guns were found inside the recording studio?
I don't have the breakdown specifically, but there were multiple guns both found inside the recording studio, on persons that were arrested, as well as outside the area as well.
The person who was recording music, was it someone of renown? Was it somebody that we know of?
I can't speak to that.
You said that there are 2 suspects still at large. Is there a threat to public safety?
So, this all appears to be very targeted, and we don't feel that there is a threat to the community at this point.
Were shots being fired up again?
Yeah, I can't speak to what actually unfolded. We're still gathering evidence on that.
Was there any houses damaged?
I don't have that information.
So were the shots? Did the shooting start inside the recording studio? Did it spill into any?
So as I spoke about, a stolen vehicle pulled up, and shots were fired at people that were in the studio.
Are suspects known to police?
I don't have the breakdown right now. We'll be releasing those details on who has been arrested and the charges that they're facing.
And how many shots were fired? Obviously, multiple. Like, is it dozens of shots that were fired?
I believe right now we're up to close to 100 shots fired.
16 guns in one haul. That's a lot in one location.
Yeah, it's obviously a very concerning incident.
100 shots fired. So this is a residential street out here. Any stray bullets? They go through cars, go through houses.
Not that I'm aware of at this point. It was a very targeted shooting at that vehicle incident.
Were police fired upon?
Yes.
Take a couple more questions.
Were undercover officers in the vehicle when the undercover car was shot at or hit by bullets?
We had plainclothes officers in that vehicle that was struck by gunfire.
Can you tell us like why the unmarked police cars and the officers were there before the incident happened?
All I can speak to is that they were here for an unrelated investigation, at which time the incident unfolded.
The person that was taken to hospital as a precaution, was there any injuries involved? Was it involved in like the crash or the shooting itself?
No apparent injuries at this point. Just taken there for observation.
I know that you kind of talked about it a bit near the beginning, but I mean the fact that 16 guns were recovered on people in the studio, like people who were like writing on the garbage cans. 16 guns? I mean, is that what's happening in Toronto now?
Well, I mean, this isn't an incident that we see every day, but it certainly speaks to the dangers that our members face every day. Our police officers are out enforcing the laws, conducting public safety, responding to calls for service, and certainly the number of guns poses a real risk and danger to both our members and the community.
Can you tell us some of the charges that people are facing?
I don't have those right now. They will be released in our press release.
I mean, just one more question. Just Peel Police held a news conference not long ago saying that, they're seizing a gun every 30 hours in the Peel region. And more illegal guns are on the streets than ever before. I mean, can you just describe the illegal gun issue in Toronto? Is it worse than it's ever been?
We've spoke to it numerous times, and I don't have the figure, but it's well over 80% of the guns are coming in from the U.S. illegally, and this is something that we're continuing to investigate. Thanks very much.
And that concludes the press conference, and we encourage anyone with information to contact police or Crime Stoppers at 416-222-10.